All right, how are y'all doing? It is Monday. Yes, my face is oily. I need to just go and wash it. I wanted to tell you guys a lie that I think I'm going to go work out tonight. That would be such a big lie. A real lie that I want to make happen is that I want to get up in the morning and work out. Let me see if I can get you guys some more light. It's very rare that I actually come home during daylight, and then there goes the ceiling fan. That's how you know I don't even come home because I don't even know. I don't come home during daylight, and I really don't even sit out here, especially for people that hate on me having such a small apartment. I swear I could just have a bedroom and be happy, like a real studio apartment, and be happy because all I do is go to work and use the bathroom, like to take a shower, and go lay in the bed. Anyways, it is Monday. I don't feel like drinking any juice, you guys. I don't. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'm really craving sushi. I said this week I'm not going to get on the scale. This is not going to be like a whole juice video. My face is kind of like broken out. It takes forever for me to get over breakouts, but that's neither here nor there. I am so excited though that I am coming home, just sitting in daylight, being quiet. I was so tired today. Like, I had a busy weekend, but not like I was over the top. There was an all-white party here in Houston. So first of all, I saw my boyfriend this weekend, which I can't remember what we did on Friday. I remember it was sushi. Was that Friday or Saturday? No, that was actually Saturday. Saturday, I woke up and went to an ex-colleague's, who is young. I think she's like 26. She opened up a nail salon. Pretty glamorous. Went to support her. I will support anybody that's doing anything on their own, to patronize you. One way is a good way, the other way is a bad way. But to, sow into your business or to make sure that if it's something I get anyways, like manicures and pedicures, that's not doing anything for me but going out, a little bit more traffic. It's on the other side of town. But it was really good to see somebody who had a vision at a young age and stuck with it. I know everybody's into these internet businesses these days, but it's really good to see people go out there and get brick and mortar businesses. I know they're not required, but it does take a lot of discipline with your finances. Like, just like how you can go out and buy a house, you can go out and get the same amount of money to start a business. That's up to you to have that kind of mindset and that foresight, especially as a single woman. A lot of us don't think that way because we just were not trained that way. Like, instead of going out to buy a big empty house to impress people with, how about investing that same money and taking a chance on yourself to do it on your own? Not saying everybody has the business mindset, but it's kind of interesting to see people that do. So I did that, and then my boyfriend came for the Saturday, and we ate sushi together. Yes, I had sushi. The weekends for me, I had juice that day, but I had sushi, and then we went to an all white linen party, which was nice. And then on Sunday, once again, his father and his father's wife wanted to do brunch, so ended up introducing them to a new place here in town, a new old place they had never heard about it. You know how they have like Papa Do's and Papa's Cantina and stuff like that? Well, they originally started off as a diner called Dots, and there's two of them in town. And it's just like Denny's, like a diner but elevated, you know what I mean? So it was a party of 10. They were headed on a cruise, and they wanted us to just come out and socialize with them. The wait at Denny's was 30 minutes, and the wait at Dots, surprisingly, was only 10. I was like, we're going to Dots anyways, because I'm not going to wait 30 minutes in line to go to Denny's. So, after that big breakfast, met up with one of his friends at a restaurant. I had one drink. That's it. And laid around in the bed for the rest of the day. And I don't know. It's just like I cannot seem to get enough rest. Like, I need to get up on my vitamins, but your girl, like, I'm just the kind of person who needs a lot of rest. Let me know if you are. Like, they say that introverts need a lot of rest, like, because it takes a lot out of me to be social. It really does. Like, I don't know. For some people, that's weird. Like, that's the difference between introverts and extroverts. I think I said that on my channel before. how do you recharge your battery? If you recharge your battery by venting, talking, socializing, that's extroverted. If you recharge your battery just by going to be quiet or doing something on your own, that's introverted. Definitely an introvert. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, people wouldn't believe that about me because I was convincing some friends to come with us to New Orleans this weekend. That's because I didn't want to be by myself. But I'm like, I got to get my energy up. Anyways, with my low energy self, the number one thing that disturbs me from being or feeling rested is lack of planning. So, girl, this is all the little wine that was in the bottle. Like, these, I don't even know why that bottle was in there so long. I got that, and that's all there is to it. Because you don't need that much when you're not eating that much food. Girl, you can really mess yourself up quickly. But I got my planner out. I love my planner that I got. I got the dashboard layout this time. If you guys don't know, it's kind of, whatever. But I freaking love this layout. I'm not going to bore you with it for so long. But it looks like this on the inside, where you can put down, like, in different categories what you want to do. And then this side has, like, little things to do for the day. It's kind of hard to balance out both sides because I really like getting one of these little sheets for the week. It has, like, errands to buy, calls, emails, bills to pay, and then you can do other things on the other side, like your daily planning or whatever. Even has a focus section. And then I know I'm a nerd. I love stickers. These are some ones that I got last year. I'm not going to bore you guys too long with the planner stuff, I promise, but I do think that it's so relaxing. I got this from, can't you guys tell I love things like this? I got this from Hobby Lobby on sale, and the only reason why I got it is because I love the palm print. Even, like, I love that print. So, the green and the white. Anyways, I bought this whole sticker book, and I know it's so lame to buy these kind of things, because it's like, this was like $20 just for stickers, and I bought it once again for the palm. Anyways, but you can also go to Tuesday Morning and buy things like really inexpensive, like the same exact brand. Like, these books are $20. At Tuesday Morning it was $5.99. You're not gonna get like the latest ones that people go crazy over and search everywhere over, but you can get the same kind of stuff for less. And then I got this little travel thing. I've had this stuff for a while. These travel stickers, which is so funny if you know anything about Erin Condren. It looks just like the Erin Condren stickers that she had at one time. And I think I got this from, like, I don't know. This is Michael's recollection, but it was like probably like $2 to $5 if that, and they always have coupons. So that little girly stuff, putting my stickers down, writing out my thoughts, helps me to gauge, what I'm doing for the month. Like, I'm not, okay, so listen. Because I am one person for saying no kids, and I do have free time outside of my job, sometimes I feel that life gets away from me very quickly. Like, I actually have to plan the things that I want to do. I don't feel like I planned out my August that well. I feel like that I should have kept with my trainer, or like having an August exercise. I didn't want to do it because I knew one week I was going to be out, and part of this weekend I'm going to be out. So it was kind of like, when you're paying for like spin classes or a trainer by the month, a week to me matters. Like that's like just money that I kind of like flushed. So, but it really does help me to get out of the office and have an out of work routine, and that is becoming more and more important to me. Another reason why I feel like I did not set up my month correctly, I think I just forgot something at my office, not important because I'm not going to say it anyways, was because I didn't, yes I have it, I didn't buy my classes. Like, so now I'm going to be paying for classes at the last minute, and I need to go and see what the money is for that. And I knew I had like months and months to do it, but just, girlfriend's mind has been frazzled. Like, sometimes you have a plan for your life and you're all excited about it, And other time you have to like refresh your plans. I am trying to change, okay? Trying to grow. Not perfect. Just want to make sure that's clear. Looks like somebody is like smoking some barbecue or something outside because this whole area just got completely smoked out. I don't know why. Anyways, I say that because sometimes life is not exciting. I say that all the time. You just have to roll up your sleeves and keep going. And that's hard to do, especially if you're doing something like long term. I'm going to try to set my arm down a little bit. Like, it's a long term plan with no short term payoff. Like everything right now is just me dumping my time and energy into something after starting a new job, and that's how I got distracted last time. Same thing 4 years ago. Started a new job, already was in school taking classes, and then got kind of like turned around. This time I'm not trying to let that happen, but for some reason I just kind of like threw myself into like my own personal happiness and health. Does that make sense? I feel like I needed to do that because I was just getting like really tired is the word, and very I don't know, like I just didn't want to be bothered at all, and I just feel like I needed to get like some happy back, and I'm still really working on that. But now I feel very pent up. Does that make sense? And that's normal when people have been through something outside of their control. It makes you a lot more controlling. Like, I just, like this weekend at the White Linen Party, I was surprised my boyfriend said he had a good time because I just never felt myself relaxing. I feel like, yeah, we got to do this, do that. We went here, we went there, we had these drinks, we saw these people, and but it wasn't like I'm into like my calm zone. And like people can say like, or people do say, is that sometimes I get like snappy, and I'm trying to rid myself of that pent up control, no fun crap that has been orbiting around me and coming through me. But it's a lot harder than I thought that it would be. Like I'm just easily like annoyed. I don't know, you know? But I really believe, and I do better when I just work on things myself. I feel like, I know this is like so taboo. I'm just gonna speak my mind on my own channel. I'm not telling you what to do for you. I'm telling you what I do for me. For me, I've got to tap into what's in here and what's up there. When those things are imbalanced, life is so much easier. But it's easier for those things not to be imbalanced because the world has so much influence in your everyday life, and also people, commitments, responsibilities can kind of like sway you and push you. Even if you have a strong personality or backbone or character, you can still just end up just like getting pushed around. Like I'll just take being tired for an example. I can sit here all day and say I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired, so I'm not gonna, read something motivational, encouraging. I'm not gonna go to my Sunday services, all because I'm tired. Does that really serve me? Like maybe if I pushed myself to do those things, then I would be less tired. So I put on this robe, like it's kind of like a scam, Like I put on this robe to like calm myself down, get out of my work clothes before I make any other decisions, just to see what am I doing with my free time. Just this year, I think I mentioned this. I just started kind of like thinking about even planning my free time, like because before it was kind of like this past, like if I want to go shop, I go shop. If I want to go eat, I go eat. But it wasn't like this time, this downtime is valuable and productive, or it can be used productively or not. I hope you guys are getting what I'm trying to say. This is like my little brain dump. I saw a house that I really, really liked. Nobody has rented it. It's a rental house. It's for sale for $429, which is not too bad for Houston. I don't know, it's a gorgeous house. I wish that I was in a better place, that's just being honest, to buy a house right now. I don't think that Houston is my forever city, but when I saw that house, it's got like such an LA vibe to it. Like, I love a 1970s home, like the layout of those. I even like the outside of those. And I love when they've been redone with like a slick modern, like it is so, so modern. I would give you guys the address because I know y'all nosy. But just when I saw that house like advertised, I just saw it online. I was like, oh my god, like this would be such a dream. I've also been watching that show Selling Sunset, and it really reminds me of a California house. And then I looked at the monthly rent. Like if you rent it, it's like $2,750 because they had to drop it out of the $3,000 range. But you guys know that your girl is like wants to get nothing that she alone cannot afford. You know what I mean? Because I'm just not there yet. Pass your judgment however you like, but to thine own self be true. And for me, I need consistency in my life. I need stability in my life. I cannot have a wavering or a flood of excuses about why things haven't been done. I need the track record to be solid, and I'm mature enough to say I'm not depending on somebody to change for me or to prove a track record for me. I have the want and desire in my own heart to build myself in such a way that I can do it. And but that requires a balancing because I don't want to be like so hard because I can be Sagittarius women in general and certain women, dare I say that's where the word independent starts to sound real nasty, can be so hard that it's like unattractive and you can see why they're single and why they will never ever 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 get with anybody permanently or on a higher level like marriage. You know, I don't want to like gossip too much on here because you never know who's watching, but just hearing certain people talk, it's like, girl, you ain't ever gonna not this you currently. That you would definitely have to become humbled and realistic and personally growth minded and just very gracious and forgiving of others because nobody's perfect. And I don't expect that. But I think seriously that something within me has put it on my heart that for the first time in my life, stability is really, like there's that control again. You know, I'm not saying that life is always going to be controllable, but I gotta have a different level more than just partying and having a good time. I know I'm a slow learner. Maybe people get this in their 20s and stuff, but I'm just getting it now. Like, I guess because nobody's ever really pushed me to be an equal partner in a relationship. Like, but then I also know that I wouldn't just want to move into somebody else's house and then have like all the furniture picked out. Or, you know what I mean? Like, that wouldn't seem like me either. I would want somebody that allowed me to find something that I liked, you know? I don't know. I got a lot of things on this adult mind. And I'm just sharing them with you guys because that's what I want to do. Right now, we're going to try to do it for the remaining of the summer. And there's so many different images out there of life right now that I just think that my little basic voice is sometimes not heard often. Somebody who is willing to be fairly open and transparent with you guys that life is not all glitz, it's not all glamour. Everything doesn't always work out. You know, you may be humiliated, embarrassed, humbled, but you just got to keep going. And like, even if you're not where you want to be today, like, you can change so many things despite your situations if you really throw everything you can at it and don't make excuses. But it's a hard thing to do, not make excuses for yourself. It's so easy to be like, well, this happened to me, that happened to me, I wasn't feeling this and I wasn't feeling that. It is like, that is exactly what people do to keep themselves in the same rut. Like, people like, oh, I don't make enough money, but I'm not going to change my profession, I'm not going to go back to school, but I'm just going to complain about lack of money. Like, it sounds crazy when you say it out loud, but how many people do that? Like, I've known really intelligent people to say, like, I just know that they would be like so awesome at being like a lawyer or an engineer. Oh, I'm not going to put the money into that because I'm saving for my child's college fund right now. But it's like, if you did that, you could enhance your child's college fund. You know what I mean? Like, but That's them, and I'm trying to get out of the habit of thinking for other people. I find myself saying more and more lately, stop. I am going to mind my own business, mind the business that pays me. I'm not going to advise people. I'm not even going to give advice. I think on my channel I will, though, because we're in this world where nobody wants to listen to another person. Everybody feels like they have everything all figured out for themselves. And then if you listen to them, it does not make any sense. Like, for example, somebody who's always like, oh my God, F this, F that, like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened, can't believe that happened. And then it's like, you start hearing it over and over again. It's like, I feel like that you're always caught off guard. So how can you plan better? Or what am I missing here about what you're planning to happen versus what's actually happening? And then those kind of, even when you say it like that, people, they get so defensive, like, oh no, I got it, it's fine, it's fine. It's just, okay, so which one is it? Is it fine, or is it an F this, or oh my God, this, or I can't believe that? Or is it like, this is the routine? Like, sometimes we don't like our routines, but it's your routine. Like, you already know the little piece of world that you're in. Notice the patterns and move on. Or, deal with the patterns the best that you can, but stop acting like everything is such an effing surprise that you can't believe that people or things are consequently reacting in the way that they are. I don't get that. you know, I try to sometimes, I don't want to, leak out anybody else's privacy in any kind of way, because everybody's not open to their own shortcomings. But it is a good way to be if you're looking to self improve, is to not beat yourself up so much, but if things are not going your way, to take a good look at yourself. Everybody's not always 1000% wrong and you're the victim. That's just not how life is. I'm sorry. I don't know who is handing out that cup of Kool-Aid, but self decisions and self action guided by something bigger than yourself is very important. I have rambled to you guys today. Let me know what you're doing. I need to do my hair as well. It's going to get done between now and work time tomorrow. Sometimes I wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to do my hair. It's got to get done because of my weekend plans, but I don't know how that's going to turn out. Woo, girl. Rent got to be taken today. I paid my light bill today, girl. Hallelujah. Amen for that. Woo! If you can just say, girl, taking care of your basics, and being thankful for those things, take care of the things you can take care of. And keep pushing. That's it. Let me know if you got anything out of this ramble. I appreciate y'all so much for watching. And see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to make an effort for August. I said that last year, girl, then I fell off the face of the earth. Let me play with my plan. If the sun's going down, it makes me kind of like, I know I don't get enough vitamin D. I'm vitamin D deficient, and I crave the sun. Like, all my life is spent in an office or at home, in a restaurant. It's like, I need to be free. One of my current dreams right now is owning like a coffee shop or a juice bar on the beach. But I need to overlook the ocean. It doesn't have to be big. It can be like a freaking shack of a place. Like the smallest little step in place. I want to see the ocean though. That'd be so nice to wake up and do that. Oh, that'd be so nice. I know it would still be stressful because it's, expensive real estate at the beach, but, as some people save for retirement, that's kind of what's on my mind, what I could be saving for, because I don't really see myself as a retirement kind of person at this stage in the game unless I really strike a rich girl. If I get that winning lottery ticket for like $20 million, well, it really have to be like $40 million. No, girl. See, I'm thinking about all this because you know you only get to take home half of it. So like, I need about. Okay, let's just shoot for the moon. Let's just shoot for 200 million. I get to keep 100 million. No, I don't need that much. I'm 30 something now. Let's shoot because I'm trying to budget myself for like 1 million a year, which I don't really need 1 million a year. I don't need 1 million a year. Like, I could get by with if I had a clean to myself 30 million. I could budget that quite right. But then you got to think about all the taxes and stuff. Let me stop rambling, y'all. Let me know how much money would it take for you to kick your feet up and just say, you know what? Life and God has been good to me. I've made my money. I'm just not even going to, nope. You know, what's so scary is I always think that if I had that much money, I would really get into charity work. Like different foundations, legitimate ones, that you can actually see the money going. And the scary thought about that is if you had that much money and you got into foundation work, you would probably become richer than you ever imagined just by the connections and the free money that you're getting. Now it'd be up to you to be ethical, you know? Anyways, we have really merry-go-round my mind tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching this ramble, because that's what I do. And the sun is really going down. Bye.